Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Just thought I'd come on and quickly go through this journal that I've just finished making before it goes to the recipient tomorrow. So it's a journal on the Outback and windmills. So I have used a fair bit of Valerie or Valia Craft Studio's All the Horses digital kit here. I will link that below. It's an awesome kit, and I had to do 2 journals, and I've used a lot of pieces of it in both the journals that I'm doing. I had to do 2 journals. They were custom orders for 2 elderly gentlemen with dementia. So I tried to put a whole lot of stuff in here that they like and that will help prompt some memories. So I've used kit page on the front and then just some hessian, and I've just used, it's a green cotton fabric, I'm pretty sure. So there are 3 signatures and they're about 100 pages, and I've just put some book corners on as well because my corners are always messy. So now I've also used a lot of papers that are the start and end pages to the books that I grabbed to break up. I had a lot of the sort of Outback sort of colours, so I've just ripped them up there. The backing brown here was a piece of scrapbook paper, but these 2 colours come from the book pages. So I just used them because they look really nice. It looks like a sunset and 2 men playing guitar and that at the campfire and a tree. Andrea gave me those die cuts, thanks Andrea. So there's another one of the beautiful pages from the kit. And then I've done a little pocket here, so there's a lot of Outback pictures. So that's the Road to Gundagai, so I thought that was pretty cool to add. And there's a dingo, thought you have to have some of the wildlife. So that's just a bookmark that I've backed with some paper, and then I've just stuck some writing paper in. This gentleman also likes business management and accounting, so I've used like invoice pages and bits like that. So I thought I'd do some of the Outback pubs as well, so I've got one there. I've just added a bit of lace, and that's one of the tags from the kit. Just backed it with a bit of paper there. And then I've used one of the Sunburnt Country by Couture Creations dies. Beautiful, what are they called? I won't tell you what time it is. If I did, you'd understand why I can't remember. Kookaburra. Lucky I had the pack there. So, and then that little journaling card, that's also from the kit. And I'd like to thank Valerie too for letting me use that kit for these journals. It's been awesome. So there's some more of it. Beautiful. And I've done a fair bit of sewing in this one too. I tried to make it sort of textural, adding the bits of lace and other materials. So that's another Outback pub there. And another one. I've just used the cover of a book. Sort of a cardboard, so I made a tag out of that. Got a lot of old pubs. Some paper I found at a secondhand store. This is kit paper as well, and then I've used some old paper and just made one of these flips. I think they're Rita Donnelly corner flips, and I've done just a journaling card there with some old paper and a wheat field and some nice sewing. Bingo card from the kit. And then I've just made this, it's a tuck in behind as well, and it's got an old pub there, Outback pub, and then I've used that. Now this is from, I think it's the Gentleman's Emporium. I got a whole lot of scrapbook papers off of someone on Facebook Marketplace, and that would have came from that. The bingo card was from the kit, just making sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yes, a lovely picture of a swaggy. Thought that was really cool to stick on. It's another one of the book pages, old book pages. There's a bit of tea-dyed paper, a bingo card. I think that's from the Gentleman's Emporium page. I've got this centre of the first signature. Beautiful Outback picture. Some nice sewing around it. That's another Outback pub, and that's just a little tuck spot. I'll probably find some graph paper or something to slip in there for journaling on. I'll put a little bit of a ruffle on there. So the other side of the page from the kit. She even customed some of them as well, so I could have a few different pages, which was awesome because that fits really nicely in this one. Now, that's just stuck on there. I've got to check because I did. Oh no, it's not. It's a pocket. I thought it was a pocket. So, just another old building in the Outback kit page. It's an old book page, and then I've just got some picture of the sheep out in the Outback. Bit of a journaling spot there. Ledger paper. Now this, it says the most beautiful thing in the world is the world itself, which is really cool. Now I've just tied this up with a bit of string. It can be undone, and it's just a map of Australia. Thought you've got to add a map of Australia if you're doing an Outback theme. So I just tied this in a bow. It's probably a bit fiddly. I could have made it a bit longer because I'm not very good at tying bows when I'm on camera. I nearly had it. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, so don't mind me. I should be in bed, but it's like 40 something degrees, so it's too hot to sleep. So I'd get some of this done instead. So just leave that like that. Now, some more beautiful kit pages. Then that's a windmill, because the gentleman loves windmills, so that's a little tuck behind. Nothing in there, just checking. I made 2 of these beautiful envelopes and put one in each journal. A horse napkin with some stamping. And then this one I've just made a journaling card with a kit page. Some more ledger paper. So there's the, is it the ogres, I think they are? So I made a tuck spot with that. Oh yeah, and there's information on the ogres there. I just made that into a little journaling card with Hessian tab. And I found a playing card from Northern Territory that has the ogres as well, so that slips in there. So I just got some of the stickers. I think they're the Gentleman's Emporium. I might be wrong though. As I said, I did get them off of Facebook Marketplace. Now I've made a pocket here, and that's out of your old book pages. And made these Ayers Rock journaling cards. And beautiful one of the sunset and the Outback. And this one can also be tucked behind. Adventure is always a good idea. Had to have a goanna. So a fussy cut one there. And then there's a beautiful picture of a windmill. That's a flip out or a tip in, whichever way you call them. And that's the middle of that signature. And I've just stuck a, thought it was a postcard, but no, it's just out of a book. And I've just added some coffee dye and a bit of, I had heaps of felt scraps that I got from second-hand shops, so I've been using them as tabs. That slips in there. Can also slip something in this side. I'm trying to leave a lot of room for any extra decorations and room in pockets and that. So there's still heaps of spots to be used for writing and that. An old picture of some sheep and emus. That's from the Gentleman's Emporium, I think, and I've just made a massive journaling card from a kit page. Fits in there. And that's just a tuck there. And there's Ayers Rock on both sides. Beautiful kit pages again. Another windmill. There was a picture of a elderly man there, which would have been alright, but it sort of took away from the windmill, so I thought I'd just stick some paper there that can be written on instead. And that's a flip up. Beautiful horses. Now I've stuck in a tax invoice there. It's a bit flimsy, so I have backed it with some old paper. And then I've got just a little journaling card that I made with a picture of the desert. That's from the Gentleman's Emporium, I think. It's Tim Holtz doll on a vintage tag. Now this is an envelope. I think Kerry Fellows gave me these recently. A couple of these really narrow envelopes, and they make cool little tuck spots here. So I've just done a scrappy and a bit of kit page there and made this card, journaling card out of the kit. It had a windmill on it, so I thought that was cool. And then I've just stuck this out of the Gentleman's Emporium cutouts. I've put in some business or algebra pages. There's a beautiful picture of some people rounding up the cows. So, and just some more invoice paper. Just stuck a bit of offcut there. Looks good because it matches that one there. This is a bit more, it's a timesheet or something, some business paper. So it just folds out. And then this can be journaled on, and that's the middle of the last signature. It's an old windmill. It's all broken down, but it's a beautiful picture. The other side of the business page. Just thought that was interesting. Now I've made a fabric flip just with a couple of layers of cotton fabric and some lace on the top. Some business paper. Now that come from the Gentleman's Emporium, I think. It's the other end of the envelope. I've put a petty cash voucher in there, and then on this side I've got another bit of the desert picture, and then this, which is Alice Springs Telegraph Station. So it's really cool that I found those cards. Another little scrappy embellishment. This is just some old scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. Windmill in Western Australia. Let's see if I can get it back in there. Another beautiful kit page. And I've just stuck some scraps of hessian around because I've got heaps of scraps of the stuff. This is from the Gentleman's Emporium, I think, and I've stuck a picture of, you've got to have kangaroos for an Outback journal, and that fit really nicely on there. And then a bit of hessian and just backed it so it can be journaled on. And then that's a flip up. I just added some lace. And last page, take only memories, leave only footprints. I really like that saying. And another one of Andrew's beautiful die cuts. So now I've just got to stick the gentleman's name on the back here. So I've stamped that onto some calico, and I'm going to back it onto some other material, maybe some more hessian, and then stick it on here. I just thought I won't, you know, reveal his name. So yeah, good to have that one done. I'll go and get the other one finished now. Everyone take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.